I have some more news in regard to getting all this mess cleaned up in the upper Red River Valley. The first thing I want to start with is what I left off with last time was all the cables and wires that Kit Carson had left laying around on the roads. Those pretty much have gotten picked up now. Kit Carson's done a good job. They've been up here. I see their trucks back and forth picking things up, so most of that is gone. Now, I do think there's a few things probably laying around, but the majority of it has been picked up and is now out of here. So I'm going to move on to something else here, and it's just about getting these trees and the slash and all these stumps cleaned up here. I'm going to start with the slash here. Unfortunately, the city cannot take any more at the city dump west of town. Normally, we would take the slash down there and the city burns it, and it's just kind of an ongoing process. We've had two things hit us. One, we have an unprecedented amount of slash that needs to come off of these private properties. And two, we have a burn ban in effect right now. So we can't burn anything. So we're kind of stuck as a city. I mean, there's just no more room for all the slash. So a couple of different options. The Taos landfill has agreed to take some slash down there. Now, they are charging $49 per ton. If you want to take it down to Taos landfill, it's just a little bit west of Taos there. Now, that is about an hour drive each way from Red River to that landfill. Now, if you do decide you want to go down there, keep in mind that many times there's a line to get into the landfill. I have waited in that line anywhere from probably 5 minutes to 30 minutes. So plan on a little extra time if that's the route you want to take. Another option is if you don't want to haul your slash down to the landfill, I have been working with a contractor and he has agreed to bring a chipper onto your property and chip it right there. Now, once the chips have been made from the slash, they will be dispersed on your property, or I guess that would be your responsibility to disperse them. If you don't want to disperse them yourself and you want somebody else to do it, or you just want them taken out of there, we could probably work that out too. Now, the cost for that is going to be $1,200 per day. Now, that will include the chipper, all the fuel for the chipper, and it will include 2 workers to put the chips into the chipper. If you decide you want to do that, do yourself a favor, save yourself some money, and get all the chips in a big pile somewhere where they can get the chipper to, and it'll be a lot more efficient and save you some money in the meantime too. So if you decide you want to do that, send me a message. You can text me, call the office, do whatever you would like, and I will help get that arranged for you. So that should take care of the brush. Now let's talk about the logs. Many people, some of the homeowners I've talked to would like to keep those logs for themselves and use them for firewood or whatever else they would like, and that's fine. If you do that, cut the slash off of it, and again, we'll deal with the slash like we just talked about, and you can keep the logs. If you don't want the logs, I do have people that will come up and they will get that wood off of your property. They're not going to take the slash, but they will take the logs because they will in turn use them themselves or they will sell them. So that's how we can get the logs off of there. Now, the biggest problem we keep running into is these darn stumps. Some of those stumps are well over 1,000 pounds, and they're huge. Now, the city doesn't want them, even if they had room, because they can't burn them and they have no way of disposing them. So thanks to our sheriff, Jerry Hogriff, he's been working with the county and trying to come up with a solution. So right now what we're looking at is we're looking at putting in collection sites. So you will just bring the stump to the collection site, and then the county will deal with it from there. So the only collection site we have established right now is roughly on the corner of the highway and Black Copper Canyon Road, and about 200 yards back to the east there. There's probably going to be a red roll-off there. If you can just get the stumps there, we will work on getting them into the roll-off. But that's the one we have right now. I'm working on getting some more collection sites, because if you are living up in Wheeler Peak and you've got a 1,000-pound stump, how the heck are you going to get it down to Black Copper? So anyway, I'm working on getting a collection site for you guys up there and get those stumps out of there. Now, how do you get it to the collection site? My suggestion, on the county road or on the dirt roads there, you might just want to drag them. You can just put a chain on it, drag it down the road, get it to the collection site, and that will probably suffice. Now, I'm sure the county doesn't want you dragging those down the paved road, but I don't see any harm in dragging it down the dirt road for a short distance. But we're going to have to get you some collection sites closer to your houses. I'm also looking at getting another one possibly over in the spruce area, because I know we've got some trees down over there too. So as we are able to put together some more collection sites, I will let you know. If anyone has any questions in the meantime, feel free to give me a call at the office. You can text me. However you want to message me, that's fine, and I will do my best to answer your questions and try to help everybody get through this mess. So that's all I have for you today. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you next time.